her catching around that 15-foot area. Clark connects!
Donald in Canada. Cunningham circles around, handoff Clark. Clark muscles her way inside. Shot clock down to 5, flips it up.
Get her off this Iverson cut. Into a ball screen.
Clark. Yes!
Clark working Mabry, separating, taking, and hitting.
Was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep three.
Foot on that baseline and turn her back out or make her shoot a walled-up shot. Clark with the tough three.
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark. Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look from...
Caitlin Clark plays with a feel for the game that's impossible to ignore. She understands momentum, spacing, and timing at a level that keeps defenses constantly guessing. Every possession with her feels intentional, like she's setting something up 2 plays ahead. Her ball control is effortless. Caitlin keeps defenders at just the right distance, using hesitations and quick shifts to create openings. She doesn't rely on speed alone, she relies on awareness. That ability to stay balanced under pressure allows her to make plays even in crowded situations.
Off Caitlin when she gives the ball up.
Well, the Fever on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again, heating up.
Wings are dominating in free throws.
Clark knocks. Here's Clark working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet! And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3. Will dip inside and lay it in. There are...
Seattle had 11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down. Caitlin Clark.
When you have a lot of holes in the boat, it's tough to pick which one you want to choose to defend. Caitlin Clark, she's got
1G logo, that's the basket line, and that's where Iowa has placed their defense. Clark goes to the hole.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to
Mr. Gerlich told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul, not gonna get it. Caitlin Clark.
Gotta pick her up. And 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for the Sky. Caitlin Clark running things. 8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add to her tally.
Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a 3.
And it sets up her ability to drive. She is a hard check, tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a 3.
for Coach Side and this team.
Clark comes back and answers.
The floor in this first.
Good looks, though. They're getting good looks.
Clark connects.
This is just her 14th game and part of the challenge that Dallas has had all year. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down her second.
Passing is where her basketball IQ really shows. Caitlin delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be, whether it's leading a cutter, finding a shooter in rhythm, or hitting a teammate before the defense can recover. These aren't forced passes. They're smart, confident decisions that keep the offense sharp. And when she looks to score, her range changes everything. Caitlin is comfortable pulling up from deep.
With plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana, and that's exactly what the Fever need.
Her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
JA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove in.
Later, the season's a bit more condensed. Quick turnover for rookies like Clark, and she weaves her way inside, caught it in the foul. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a 3.
First year with the Liberty and the WNBA. Phoebish, the rookie, defending the other rookie. Caitlin Clark.
Leonie Phoebish is known for a
Locked down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark and her bank shot. stays
I
down.
thought Paige Beckers was solid. I thought she had a solid first game.
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back is good.
Up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
Well, both of Lexi Hull's threes have immediately been responded to by Marina Mabry. And here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple.
McKinley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make for Clark.
They work when you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown carries it.
Clark with 9 points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and dropping a three.
Timeout in between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy. And especially, that's one way that Clark gets it against Shelley. And again, off the glass, she floats.
It stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet! A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin.
Clark over Horston, hits a three.
And that threat stretches defenders far beyond the arc. The moment they step up, she attacks the space they leave behind. It's a constant dilemma for the defense. She thrives in big moments because she never looks rushed. Even when the game speeds up, Caitlin slows it down. She reads the floor, controls the tempo, and chooses the best option every time. That poise turns pressure into opportunity.
5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good. A logo three.
Davis hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down. Her third.
You're probably going to have a team in rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark, step back. Indiana will reset. Clark, fire away. You bet.
Here in DC. Here's Clark. That one left.
Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3, rattles it around for her first deep shot.
Three-pointer made. Every field goal made has been three, and Clark gets her first field goal of the afternoon.
3 triples.
Clark trying to answer. You bet. They would have one more win this year than each of the last 2 years combined. Oh, look at Mitchell Clark playing catch.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark.
Second one on the evening for her. Clark gets it off the glass, crafty finish.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
Off the ball, Caitlin stays active. She relocates, draws attention, and keeps defenders occupied, opening up lanes for others. Her movement without the ball is just as important as what she does with it. Caitlin Clark's influence goes far beyond scoring. She sets the tone, lifts her teammates, and dictates how the game is played. Every highlight is a reminder that she's not just reacting, she's leading.